I'm Noel Barrett. I run Noel Barrett Antiques and Auctions. Well, I've been in the antique toy business for about 40 years and the auction business for about 30 years. Something I've always enjoyed. It started off as a toy collector and I turned a hobby into a business. My auction coming up is just my fall 2014 auction. It's scheduled for December 5 and 6. There's a lot of truly unique items. Well, this is called the Marx Merry-makers. It's a tin wind-up toy from the 1930s made by Louis Marx. It's a classic toy. It's a piano-type toy. And let's see, we'll just get it going. What makes this particularly valuable is it has the original box. Look at all the graphics they put on the box. This helped sell the toy. The box almost doubles the value of the toy. We have this estimated $800 to $1,200. We have a lot of signs in this sale, some very interesting ones. You're never going to see this sign again. The carving is amazing. It's the quality of carousel carving. All carved wood. This blue is what we call a smaltz background. It's sort of dyed coal dust, which makes the letters pop out. It's double-sided and never seen anything like it. This one we have estimated around $10,000 to $15,000. Well, this is a hospital car made around 1905, and it has original wounded soldiers wrapped and on their little cots. And you see they fit inside here, and there's just amazing detail. There's another 4 bunks. There's doctors, there's a medicine cabinet, a little stove, and opening and closing doors, all hand painted. And the estimate on this is $4,000 to $6,000. In the sale we have 10 what we call Behringer Motions. These were made in the 1940s, 1950s. They were animated displays to attract attention. Just like Macy's had big window displays, this gave an animated display for a small store. This is the turtle sightseeing bus. See, here's the guy pointing out all the sights, and the women and men are looking, turning their heads back and forth. It says, "Don't be slow, a diamond will win her heart." And this one is really one of the most amazing. This is Rip Van Winkle, and these are the elves up in the mountain that wakes up Rip Van Winkle. He turns, and the little guy bowls the ball all the way down the green. This is a mechanical marvel, and watch, he gets a strike. And this guy sets the pins again, and it goes over and over again. And this would rivet somebody at the window because you had to watch the whole thing. The action is just astounding. These sell anywhere from $4,000 to $6,000 a piece. Some maybe a little more, some maybe a little less. One of the major consigners of this sale is Tony Orlando, not the singer. And this was from his collection, and it has layers and layers of paint. He spent a year or two, if not more, very, very carefully taking off each coat of that paint until he got down to basically what is the original paint surface. The catalog estimate on this is $8,000 to $10,000. This is another great carousel piece, and what's great about this is it's a camel. You see a lot of horses, you see very few camels. According to my carousel experts, the only known example of jumper, because this one would go up and down, as opposed to standing firm on the deck of the carousel. It is an extraordinary original paint, even to the point of having the original C.W. Parker decal, which makes it being called a Parker, but there's some question. Elements of the carving, according to experts I know, suggest it was made by Charles Loof, who operated out of Coney Island. This came from not the Orlando collection, but from the Leon Pearlman collection. We have it estimated at $10,000 to $15,000. This is one of my favorite things. It's a quarter scale model of a 1932 Hudson. They made 12 models of their output, and as far as we know, only 7 have survived, and this one is one of the few in exceptional, all original condition. It's got original headlight, complex headlights, hubcaps, absolutely just like the real thing. Auction estimate is about $20,000 to $30,000, which of course you could buy a full-size car for, but you don't get many chances to buy something like this. It'll be a live auction in New Hope, Pennsylvania, and you can sit at home on your computer and bid on LiveAuctioneers.